What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. So, I'm going to do a quick update for you guys. This is really a, I don't know how you would say this. This is going to be one of those trophy videos for me because I came home from work. I do my normal thing. As soon as I get a chance to look at the tank, first thing I do is count the fish. Make sure they're all alive and well. Then I look on the sand bed for any upside down snails to see if I have to save anybody's lives. Then I look at all the coral, and after I got past the snail and the fish inspection, I decided to look at the coral, and today is just one of those days where every single coral in the tank is extremely happy and showing off. So what do when we own a reef tank and everything looks good? We grab our camera and we film it or take a bunch of pictures and share it with everybody else that enjoys reef tanks. So that's what this video is. I'm just going to, I don't know, be a proud reef tank owner at the moment. So what I want to do is look at all the coral. That's it. Just want to show you guys how the tank's looking. Show you a couple of frags that I've actually moved around, added to the tank, finally taken off the frag rack. And I guess we'll do that right now. So, couple things is I did move some frags around. You can see this little white spot right there. That's where this little hammer was, this gold hammer. And I also added this purple gold tip hammer. Now, since I have moved it, this thing is about the size of a golf ball. So, yeah, that's the size of a golf ball right there. It doesn't look that big compared to everything else, but everything else is pretty fluffy and happy at the moment. So, the left side of the tank is extremely happy today, and it's probably because I added the fourth Radion. Let me tell you, recommendations for 75-gallon tanks or 4-foot tanks is 2 XR15s, but if you can do it, get 4 because the coverage is freaking phenomenal now. I mean, everything is lit. So let's look at the rest of the stuff that I've moved. In the back right there, you can see that is a framer. That's a frog spawn hammer, Indo, old school coral. Got that from Carlos. Finally mounted that. Looks really good there. I like the way this is looking. I'm kind of collecting frog spawns. I have this orange, pink, and blue tip here, and then this purple and green tip that I got from Moki, an inappropriate reefer. Then I got its opposite, which is the green purple tip. And in the back there is actually the opposite of this one. This is the pink orange tip frog spawn. So looking really good. My new faves, I like it so much that I have 2 of them. This is that gold tip from Murphy's Aquatics. Murph, there's a couple of corals in here I'm going to show you, and I'm extremely proud of how well they're looking. And then another one down here is that mushroom on the right. That's the uranium bounce mushroom. That thing is looking good. Look, I love that. I love that long-nosed hawk. Look at him. Good looking fish. And next to it is the forest fire mushroom. And a little update on the Roswell landing mushroom. It's splitting. It's splitting again. It's ripping itself right out of its mouth. In a couple weeks, I'll have 3 of them now. And the Acans. All right, so I'm getting Acan fever again. And you guys maybe remember that lavender Goniopora right there. I did finally take it off and give it to another reefer because it was trying to kill everything. So now this whole front left rock structure is going to be for Acans. And I started my collection. There's that one back there. That's the Mardi Gras Acan. To the left is some random beautiful looking rainbow. Down here is that like tiger stripe looking thing that everybody's calling it. And this one over here is just a straight standard. Oh, look at this guy. What's up there, big mimic tang? This is just a gold with blue trim Acan. Fabulous. So, yeah, Ghani's on the other side. Those guys are good. They're not going to be killing anybody for a while now. SPS are definitely happy now that I added the second Radion to the left side of the tank. And let's swirl over here. Oh, look at these gold torches. So, got 3 different gold torches. The one in the back there, that's an Aussie gold. When I got it, it was one head, but it was getting ready to split into 2, and you guys can see that it does have 2 different angles of it, I guess you could say. I haven't seen it closed up yet to, you know, visually inspect it to see if the heads have totally split, but thing is extremely happy. Then let's go over to these guys. Talk about these for a quick second. Murph, here's one of those corals that I want you to be proud of me. These are the Murphy's Aquatics. The one on the left is the, I believe it's called the Solar Eclipse, and the one on the right is the Phoenix Rising Indo Golds. These are pre-ban Indos, meaning he's been growing these since well before the Indo ban. Top of the tank, you guys know I love my little Easy Man's SPS, the Stylos, the Bird's Nest. Look at them, getting massive. Zoas are looking good. I finally did glue down, look Murph, Yodas. They're doing well this time. Got the Yodas, the Playboy Bunnies. Man, under all blues, these look sick. Green Bay Packers are doing well. And then the Rastas, those are pink diamonds. Those are the Murphy's Aquatics Halle Berries. And then the scrambled eggs. Now I want to show you guys something. You guys might remember I had a ton of Zoas up here. Well, for some reason, a bunch of them melted, and the only ones that really survived were the diamonds, the scrambled eggs, and the Rastas. Well, they're doing fine now, and I did lose some. So if you look closely, in between the Halle Berries and the scrambled eggs, there's 2 little Zoas popping up. Those are the Jason Fox Stargazers that I had there. Well, it looks like 2 little survivors. And then on the right-hand side, see those little 2 yellow dots? Those are sole survivors of the lazy lashes. So doing good, doing good. The jack-o'-lantern, look at that thing, oozing all over the rock. I can't wait till that whole entire rock is that crazy fluorescent orange and green. And got my little sun-kissed is doing real well. I've noticed lately that the whole rim is turning more brighter orange. And there was a lot of bubbles that were looking like they were missing. And I think this guy right here, he is a picker. Look at him. He is the only working fish I have in the tank, and he takes care of the entire system. Look at him, big and fat and healthy. Well, I think he might have had a little, you know, appetite for some bounce bubbles, but it looks like they're coming back fine now. This is that TSA Blazing Sun, I think, mushroom. There's actual a frag plug underneath that. That is, I think, 1.25 inches or 1.5 inches frag plug under it, and it's completely covering it. Looks good. Duncans. All right, you know, here's something about these Duncans. When I first glued this in here, I actually glued it to a frag plug and sprayed it with the Instaset. Then I took the frag plug and glued that to the rock. I wasn't aware that Duncans can actually encrust like this. It has completely covered the glue, the frag plug, and then the glue that's in between the frag plug and the rock. I don't know why I did that, but I'm glad it did because it looks freaking natural. So, yeah, sorry if I'm like gloating, but man, everything looks really good. Murph, look at these things. The Zoas that I got to put on the rock yet. Rainbow Infusions, Candy Apple Reds, Vamps and Drag, and good old classic, there you go, Utter Chaos. Man, looking good, man. Doing all right. You know what? Gonna cut it short here, but if you're still here, you know, you're in here almost 9.5 minutes. A little surprise for you guys for a future vid. I got some goodies in a bag. They're not frags. They're critters. We'll see what they are in a future update. But that's it. Love it. Tank is just doing really good. Really, really good. I'm keeping up with my husbandry. I'm making sure the fish are fed quite well. I do have the 3 pajamas, the 5 firefish, the long-nosed hawk, and the mimic tang, and they're getting 2 cubes a day. So they're doing well. It's Still got my tiger conch. The new sand is looking good. It still has a little bit of diatoms on it, I guess you could say, but I am not touching it. I'm not touching this sand bed. Look at it. What's up, buddy? Look at that guy. Super nice. All the fish in here get along nice. Once in a while, especially these two. These two are always hanging out. The long nose and the mimic tang, they're always hanging out with each other. Once in a while, I'll see this guy chasing the pajama cardinals around. But, oh, and this guy sleeps in here every night. You can kind of see a hole he dug down almost to the glass. Well, that's where he sleeps. And over here is the graveyard for all the shells. But, yeah. I'm proud of the way everything's looking in here. So, all right, letting you guys go. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the next one. All right, I just want to thank you guys again for stopping by. If you did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And while you're here, hit that little crab icon to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell for any future videos or updates. And in case you haven't seen these two videos, you might want to click on one and check it out. Again, thanks for stopping by.